Gutsberg brain, we're here to shut you down.
It's just one.
Are you serious?
Wake up, bird brain. You know who this is. This is your boy Yeah, man. You see what's on the screen. Listen. Y'all know Persona, man. Right? I am the zombie king, but I'll be simping for them RPGs. Man. Let's just face it, yo. Like, RPGs is the most delicate, most expensive. Like, you can take an RPG and then just create a masterpiece. So, I think the first RPG I played when I was a kid, it was Final Fantasy VII. I can't quite remember. It was either that or Shadowrun. And I was just hooked, bro. It was like, nigga, somebody gave a little kid candy for the first time. And then they was like, hey, go a bag of candy. It's bad. Like, we about to just lose our shit. So, Fallout always been one of my favorites. I will bring it to the channel. And I saw they coming out with the Fallout London. And I said, hey, man. They played this. They was talking about some Fallout Miami. We about to look at that too. Cause I'm like, what happened to the Miami, bro? We were waiting on the Miami. I don't know what happened. We about to see what's on Miami. But Fallout London, you know I love my London people. My mates in London. You know I love my mates. But let's see what's up, man. Let's dive into this, man. Hopefully it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, let's get it. All right, let's get it. Okay, so let's see where we at. What's going on? Okay. Damn. War.
London.
It never changes.
37. They always said the sun had never set.
So if y'all know anything, well, let's follow that. So if y'all know anything about Fallout, you know, the world cataclysmic disaster, wars, America, all the world superpowers fighting over resources in the future. Oil, electricity, the main resources. Then it got to a point to where China, and this could be really happening too for all y'all who follow current news, because China doing their thing. But China, you know, started invading other countries, and the Europe nations, they collapsed. They tried to make some type of united front, but they collapsed, and China started really doing big things. So the only person who was opposing China at this point was America, and then China tried to basically invade us through Alaska. And so it was a big war. But anyways, long story short, we always play the games from the American perspective. So we don't even know what's going on the other side of the pond, right? So we finally, I guess, get to see, you know, Fallout, what's happening, you know, across the pond. So I think that's pretty dope.
But now, most of old Blighty is a shell of his former self.
Mustard Blighty.
Forged together buildings.
Buildings.
Nightmares. Hooligans.
Look at those hooligans.
Or whatever the bloody hell those things attempts.
Those bloody hooligans.
If you know what I mean.
Boy, your face. Oh.
The closest semblance of structure we got is the Daft and Barmy boys over in Lambeth. Only they won't budge except for a couple of rows in there. So in a nutshell, it's all a bit Tom Tits.
So in a nutshell.
Listen, the whole of Blighty is up for grabs right now.
Look at those Blighty mates.
Majesty for ages.
Is that where the Majesty is and the Queen? Is that where the Queen is? Milady, the Queen? Your Highness?
Things go bump in the night.
Oh, damn, what happened to Brush? He was like...
So all's to play for. Each wanker out there wants a part.
Each wankers. Look at those wankers.
Who will it be?
Those hooligan wankers. Those bloody wankers.
The fascist pamphleteers in the fifth column, or the Camelot Knights of days past.
Oh, they got some
once
knights.
more unto the breach. You just need to open your eyes and have a butcher's, me old China.
Are those
The
foxes?
sun's about to set on this hallowed land. I'll let you into a little secret note.
The only thing
Whilst the location might
that I wish
war,
it never changes.
war never changes.
Hey, war never changes. I love that. So, one thing that I hope that they implement in the game is that one thing I noticed when we were in Boston, part 4, a lot of the buildings were derelict. Like, you couldn't go inside the buildings. I didn't really like that. I wanted to be, and I always thought this too, in Fallout New Vegas, all those buildings for what? It's like, I get it. I understand, you know, you guys want us to feel this immersive, realistic feeling that, okay, in the future where the world ended, you know, a lot of the buildings are gonna be derelict. But at the same time, like, knock it off. You gonna be motherfuckers gonna be inside buildings, exploring buildings. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, we gonna be up in that thing. It should not be like in the city, half of the buildings you can't go inside, bruh. I was not feeling that, bruh. And on part 4, they tried to make it a little bit more in depth, but it still was like when I was in downtown Boston. You know, y'all tell me, y'all tell me, it was hella buildings. I was like, bro, why I can't go in there, bro? Like, what's in there? Okay, like, I want to go inside. I want to go in there, bro. Like, no, they need to make all buildings you can go inside. Maybe a few where it's like you know, you can't open the door. But no, bro. No, bro. Why the doors boarded up? Like, no, nigga. Who boarding up the damn door? Who taking the time to board up the damn door? For what? The world ended. Take that damn plank off. We want to live in there. Shit.
Interview with the creators of Fallout London. If you're interested in that and you haven't seen it already, I'll be linking it in the video. But there has been updates to Fallout London, and I wanted to talk a bit about them here because not only am I excited about this mod, but I'm excited about how they're going about it. The Fallout London team was kind enough to send me a bit of an info dump as well as some pictures and things of that nature that I want to go over here, as well as the trailer that they posted, just to get some info out about the mod. So here's
I like how they got the knights stuff. And what was that they was attacking? Like, it was like a mutated lava man.
The trailer posted by Fallout London was masterfully done. Whoever they have working on those trailers, A+ work, at least in my opinion. Whatever
I agree.
Counts for my
They made
opinion,
me
the video
want to
editing
do a
was terrific,
reaction.
and the shots, everything.
But they didn't
narration
show us
was
nothing,
all
though.
done very, very
And then
well.
it seemed like I
That's something
seen some of
I
the
will
same
link in the
weapons.
description,
Please
and
do
you
not
should definitely
have
check
those
out for
same
yourself.
ass
Maybe
weapons
even
y'all had on
before
part
watching
4.
this video,
I understand
here's
it's
how
just a
this is
mod,
going,
but
because
bro,
we're not
give us
gonna be
new
going
weapons,
over
bro.
every little detail. This isn't a trailer analysis, but I do want to point out that it looks like some kind of nuke goes off in the trailer, but it looks like we're already looking at London post-war. So is there some kind of nuclear threat that we're going to have to worry about? I don't know, but it definitely did raise a question for me on whether or not they had just kind of oversighted, like, oh, here's a nuke going off to signify Fallout, or if that was actually a part of the mod that they were going for story-wise.
And who the hell is that waxy face nuke dude?
But I want to talk about a bit of the information we know about Fallout London and show some of these screenshots and other bits of work, concept art, and things of that nature, so that we can get a better idea of what we have coming up in the
Blighties.
future. One of the questions I get asked the most after my interview with the Fallout London team is, when should we expect to have it?
Exactly.
When is Fallout London going to be released?
Don't say you don't
And
know.
As of right now, the team just has internal goals that they have set. They don't have an official
They
release
always
date
say
or
that shit,
any
bro. Y'all
type
didn't
of
even come
plan
out
when
with
it comes to
Miami.
that
After
situation,
this, we about to
because
look up
there's working
Miami
volunteer
too.
time.
Cause what happened in
And when it
Miami,
comes to
bro?
those types of
They
things, you
always
gotta
say that
understand these
shit,
people
bro.
have lives, they have other commitments and jobs and things of that nature, so they're putting as much time as they can into it. But just like every other mod, you know, that's just the amount of free time that they have. So they are looking at internal.
See, look, that
deadlines
same
and
revolver,
internal
bro. They better not
goals
have
that
that
they have
goddamn
set. But as of right now, we
revolver.
have no formal release date. It did look pretty far along when we were doing the interview, but from an outsider's perspective, that doesn't mean anything. You know, only people who are working on the project can really say for sure. And what they're saying is, as of right now, no official release date, but they are working fast on internal goals. And for those of you wondering, maybe this is your first time hearing about Fallout London and you didn't see the interview that I did with the mod authors and you didn't see any other videos about it or read up on it, it is a DLC-sized mod. This is a conversion-sized mod that takes...
What is Ahu Now? Whoa, cool.
Okay, listen up. Selling our place, buying this place. Thoughts? Negative me. No. Shouldn't have started with you.
The Fallout universe and vibe into London, to what the mod authors call the doorsteps of the Parliament. And they stress that this is not a small DLC size mod. This is a pretty much total conversion, and it takes what you got and it turns it into London. And we're talking about actual pretty good full-size London here. I've shown the map before in previous videos and in the interview, and they've shown off a lot of the map. And as you can see in the trailer, I mean, this is built up London and it looks very fantastic.
It looks very good, but it still looked like Boston kind of, but I mean, that's only because they took, like he said, it's a mod, so they basically took Fallout 4 and then
they continue to say it. So I believe that they are looking
all I care about
the Commonwealth map,
new enemies, weapons. I don't want to see the same weapons, bro. I don't want to see the same weapons.
Doing so.
I want to see new enemies.
That intrigues me the most about this mod is that they're not just taking Fallout and placing it in London. They're actually looking at the universe with a bit of nuance and trying to make something believable inside of the Fallout universe, not just copy paste.
I like that. All right.
Or anything.
All right. Good job, Bethesda.
So with things like FEV not having reached London in any way, so you're not going to be seeing like super mutants or centaurs, deathclaws.
Thank you.
Anything that has anything to do with FEV.
Thank you. Give us new enemies. Thank you.
Injected into Fallout London. They've also brought up Vault-Tec, and they've mentioned that Vault-Tec is an American company and likely not in London, not in the UK. So they have a system where there are bunkers and there are situations like that, because of course there would be, but it's not the same. It's not Vault-Tec. And those little nuanced changes when it comes to really looking at the Fallout universe and taking
I respect that. Look at that.
To me, speaks volumes.
Cool old lady. Oh, that's the queen.
Yo,
look at
universe when making a project.
Damn, I forgot that old ass nigga name, man.
For yourself or your friends, and you want
Prince Charles. They had Prince Charles. Is that Prince Charles?
Big conversion mod that's supposed to be this big.
All right, y'all. He don't really know shit. So this is Fallout New London. I want to show you, not New London, but y'all know what I said. London.
Something else.
They don't know when it's coming out. Hopefully it's coming out soon. But so I want to also talk about Fallout Miami, bro, because I don't know if any of y'all seen it yet. They've been talking about it for years. I just want to see what's up, y'all. So let's take a look at Fallout Miami, y'all. Alright, y'all. So this Fallout Miami, for all y'all who ain't seen it or never heard of it, they've been talking about it for the past 2 years, bro. So let's see it.
Shine on as we begin a dream or two.
This is what I was waiting on, man. But I don't think they ever dropped it, man.
This place used to be paradise. Now you got these young kids from up north with their souped up cars. Don't even get me started on those slaver schmucks. But people out here survive. Some folks scavenge, others steal. The good ones band together, form communities for protection. Miami's a tough place. If it's not the gangs or the gator claws, it's the damn sandstorms. Or something much, much worse.
Oh, look that. Oh, did y'all see that? They turned the damn mega suit into like a arcade robot.
Beaches, the celebrities, people came
Power
from
armor, I
all
mean.
over just to vacation.
Ah, you see that boy?
Good,
He was
hard-working
like-
Americans. But that was all.
Damn, why you was laid out? He was just chilling. Like. That boy was just chilling.
Just do yourself a favor. Don't go near that building. Something strange is going on. And I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of something big.
Oh, see? See? This is about to be tight. If you ask me, Fallout London got... It seemed like it got a lot more to it. They both about to be lit. I'm tired of the same old power armor. Greetings from the vacation wasteland. I want to see some different type of power armor. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some different stuff.
An upcoming DLC-sized mod for PC players of Fallout 4. The project is being developed by a team formed exclusively for the project, and the mod itself will take place in Miami Beach, Florida, and is set on creating a new Fallout experience for fans of the franchise. So let's break down the development history of the project, details that have been confirmed during development.
Let us see when it is it out. This was 8 months ago. I ain't seen nobody talk about Fallout Miami since then.
Below, so make sure to
So
check
did
those
y'all
out
just
and
play
support those
us?
original writers. I will say sourcing each of the individual pieces of information from certain update videos could get confusing, so I'm just linking the entire playlist of update videos down below directly from the Fallout Miami team, which is where most of the information is sourced from. And with that out of the way, let's get into everything we know about Fallout Miami. Let's start with the history of the project and the inspiration. The community member that is credited with the first attempt at a Fallout Miami mod was the user Micah999. His personal work on the project started in late 2016, and after realizing that he had something substantial on his hands, he had started to work with the Fallout community to find other passionate members who were willing to help with the development.
So these
of
not
the
even
project in hopes to expand the
Bethesda.
scope
I
of
didn't
this
know that.
mod.
I just learned
The team
something.
states that by summer
So these
2018,
regular
the
people
team was
making these.
formed,
So okay,
and it
I get
established
it.
a world and
That's why
story
it's
that
like
was
taking
built this
forever.
mod.
They ain't getting paid
And
for
it was in
this.
April of 2018 that
Let
the
they
team
ass
put
be getting
together
paid.
a
Then they gonna start working
project
fast.
and put it out there for everyone to watch on YouTube. And from that moment on, the project was launched from a small fan project, which was set mostly within the Fallout community, to now the general gaming audience and community who were all watching this project and were intrigued by the color and concept promises for a Fallout Miami. And the trailer was left vague enough to let fans fill in the ideas themselves and what this content could entail. The trailer at the time of recording has been viewed over 1.6 million times on YouTube alone. Now, sometime after the release of this trailer, the original developer, Micah999, decided to leave the project due to personal reasons, and the development oversight shifted to new members of the team.
That's why.
As
Micah.
a side note, Micah did end up releasing an early version of Fallout Miami on Nexus mods, with areas that were scrapped and won't be in the final project. It also doesn't include any NPCs, enemies, or quests, so I will link that down below if anyone wants to
Wait,
download
so
it and
what?
check it out. And then we can jump to July of
So you can just walk
2018
around
when
like,
the official
I'm in
reveal
Miami,
trailer was
but
shown
there's
off.
nothing
It's
here.
important to
Like
state that
what?
the trailer
Because
was
I was about to
created
I'm about to go
show off
download that
the
right
vibe
now.
and idea that they were pitching this project on. The game was still too early in development and everything is subject to change. So a lot of what they were showing was put together specifically for this trailer, and the project was still a far ways out.
Wow.
The
All
trailer
right,
itself
y'all.
gives a look at the world, which
We seen all we
introduces
had to
new
hear.
enemies.
We heard all we had to hear. So listen, y'all. It ain't out yet. It's made by a regular person, right?
A secondary
That's why the
objective
damn
was to
game
also
ain't out
ensure
yet
an
because
enclave presence in
they
the
ain't getting
area.
paid.
Survivor. There will not be any other alternate player characters, and the team was
They ain't getting paid. If they was getting
We will
paid for
also
this,
see
they
new
would be on
vehicles
this
for the
shit.
Enclave, but with most Fallout games, they will still not be accessible. And that's for the most part everything we know about the Enclave in this game.
All right,
own
y'all.
brand of
So I just wanted to show y'all this.
and he
Look at the
washed
ghoul.
up to Miami after
Look
surfing
at
in
this
massive waves and
nigga.
ended up becoming a ghoul and surviving.
So I just wanted to inform y'all about the new mod. I shouldn't even say new game, but mod, right? I'm about to be playing this, man. So y'all stay tuned to the channel. I'm gonna have this when it's available. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. But yeah, man, I will be playing Fallout 76 real soon on the channel, man. I love Fallout 76. Mad scientist persona is coming through. And yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's your boy Persona, back with another one. And I'm out. Peace.
Hey, bet I smell like reefer on me when I'm walking out the door. Bet I keep the sleeper on me. Now I'm always kinda woke. Remind me what it is I owe you though, cause I